Hey hockey fans, it's time to take a trip down memory lane and revisit some of the most epic fails in NHL history. Yes, even our favorite superstar players have had their fair share of embarrassing moments on the ice. From missed shots to own goals to tripping over their own skates, these players have given us some unforgettable moments. Now, before we dive into these cringe-worthy moments, let's get one thing straight. We love and respect these players. They're some of the best in the world, and they've brought us countless hours of entertainment and excitement. But let's face it, we're all human, and sometimes even the best of us make mistakes. So with that in mind, let's take a look at some of the NHL's most epic fails. Get ready to laugh, groan, and maybe even shed a tear or two for these players. But don't worry, we're sure they're laughing about these moments now, or at least trying to forget them. And hey, let's be real, we've all had our fair share of embarrassing moments in life. It just so happens that these guys have millions of people watching them when it happens. So let's give them a break and enjoy these moments for what they are, a reminder that even the best of us can stumble from time to time. So grab your popcorn, get ready to cringe, and let's dive into the world of NHL Superstar Epic Fails. Patrick Stefan missing an empty net. Let's start with a classic. It's 2007, and the Dallas Stars are up 5-4 against the Edmonton Oilers. With just only a few seconds left on the clock, Patrick Stefan gets the puck with an empty net in front of him. What could possibly go wrong? Well, as it turns out, everything. Stefan fumbles the puck and falls to the ice, allowing the Oilers to grab it and score the game-tying goal. Ouch! Wayne Gretzky high-sticking himself. Let's talk about one of the greatest hockey players of all time, Wayne Gretzky. Known as the Great One, Gretzky is known for his incredible skill and dominance on the ice, but even the best can have their off days, as we see in this epic fail. Yes, even the Great One has had his fair share of epic failures. In a game against the Pittsburgh Penguins, Gretzky goes to swing his stick at a loose puck, but instead, he hits himself in the face, knocking out a few teeth in the process. Talk about your own goal. Gretzky has had many more positive moments on the ice than negative ones. He holds numerous NHL records and has won 4 Stanley Cup championships in his career. He's an inspiration to countless young players and a beloved figure in the hockey world. Max Pacioretty tossing the puck into his own net. Max Pacioretty, a forward for the Montreal Canadiens, had a bit of a brain fart in a game against the New York Islanders. With the puck bouncing around in front of the net, Pacioretty decided to take matters into his own hands, literally, and tries to bat it out of the way. Unfortunately, he ends up hitting it straight into his own net. We're pretty sure the Islanders were grateful for the free goal. John Scott accidentally punching his own teammate. The NHL All-Star Game. A team for the league's best players to come together and show off their skills. But for John Scott, it turned into a bit of an embarrassing moment. During the 2016 NHL All-Star Game, enforcer John Scott found himself in the middle of a scuffle. Unfortunately, in his attempt to throw a punch at an opposing player, he ended up clocking one of his own teammates in the face. Oops! And while this moment may have been a bit of a blunder for Scott, it doesn't take away from the fact that he's an incredibly skilled player. He may not have the finesse of some of the other All-Star players, but he's certainly got the grit and determination that it takes to succeed in the NHL. Rick Nash, tripping over the blue line. In a game against the Toronto Maple Leafs, Rick Nash, then playing for the New York Rangers, had a bit of a slip-up. As he was carrying the puck over the blue line, he somehow managed to trip over it and take a spill. To make matters worse, the Leafs quickly scooped up the puck and scored on the ensuing rush. PK Subban, forgetting which team he plays for. This one's a doozy. PK Subban, then a defenseman for the Montreal Canadiens, had just come out of the penalty box and was ready to join the rush. The only problem? He forgot which team he played for and ended up passing the puck right to an opponent, leading to a goal against his own team. We're not sure what he was thinking, but we're guessing he wasn't thinking at all. Eric Lindros getting checked by a referee. Eric Lindros was known for his hard hits, but this time he was the one on the receiving end. In a game against the Washington Capitals, Lindros goes to take out an opposing player, only to get blindsided by a referee who happened to be in the way. The ref ended up getting knocked out, and Lindros was left feeling pretty embarrassed. Dustin Brown tripping over his own skates. Dustin Brown, captain of the Los Angeles Kings, is usually a pretty solid player. But in a game against the Detroit Red Wings, he had a bit of a mishap. As he was trying to chase down a loose puck, Brown ended up tripping over his own skates and tumbling to the ice. To make matters worse, the Red Wings were able to capitalize on a turnover and score a goal. We're pretty sure Brown wanted to crawl into a hole after that one. Dion Phaneuf, own goal from behind the net. In a game against the Nashville Predators, Toronto Maple Leafs defenseman Dion Phaneuf attempted to clear the puck from behind his own net. Unfortunately, he didn't realize that his goaltender had left the crease, and he ended up shooting the puck right into his own net. It was definitely a facepalm moment for Phaneuf and the Leafs. Alex Ovechkin falling on his face during a breakaway. Alex Ovechkin is known for his speed and skill, but even he can have an off day. In a game against the New Jersey Devils, Ovechkin found himself on a breakaway with a chance to score. But just as he went to shoot the puck, he lost his balance and fell flat on his face. We're sure he was hoping the ice would swallow him up after that one. Well, folks, we've come to the end of our journey through the world of NHL Superstar Epic Fails. We hope you've had a good laugh and maybe even learned a thing or two about the game of hockey. It's important to remember that even the best of the best can have their off days. These players have put in countless hours of hard work and extreme dedication to get where they are, and we have nothing but respect for them. But at the end of the day, we're still human, and they're bound to make mistakes every now and then. It's instances like these that make all of us appreciate the sport of hockey even more. It's a fast-paced, unpredictable game that can change in an instant. This epic fails remind us that anything can happen on the ice, and that's part of what makes it so exciting to watch. But let's not forget the positive moments too. For every epic fail, there are countless amazing goals, incredible saves, and jaw-dropping plays. These players have provided us with some of the most memorable moments in NHL history, and we're grateful for all of the entertainment they've given us over the years. So the next time you see your favorite NHL player missing a shot or take a tumble on the ice, remember that they're doing their best out there. They're pushing themselves to the limit and giving it their all, even when things don't go according to plan. And who knows, maybe one day you'll find yourself in a similar situation. Maybe you'll miss a shot or trip over your own skates in front of a crowd of people. But if you do, remember this epic fails and know that it's all part of the game. The NHL Superstar Epic may be embarrassing at the moment, but they provide us with more hilarious and unforgettable moments. We're grateful for these players and all they do for the sport of hockey, and we can't wait to see what they'll do next, whether it's scoring an incredible goal or taking a spill on the ice. So keep watching, keep laughing, and keep enjoying the game of hockey. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and also subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.